Hello there, Trading Nation. Today is Friday, September 6th, 2019, and we're going to do two things in this video. First, we're going to talk about when you should take profits on a trade, and second, we're going to do a recap and let's take a look and see where we are as we are about 2 weeks into our $100 to $1,000 Robinhood challenge. The first thing I want to talk about is when you need to take profits when you're making a trade. You know, it sounds like it would be something very easy to be able to think about, hey, I'm going to take my profit when X. And on the outside, when you're not in a trade, or if you haven't made stock trades before, you're going to think that it's very easy. But often, knowing when to take profits and then actually following through and taking your profits might be some of the hardest things that you have to learn how to do when you're trading, especially options and especially in a small account. That's way too easy, and I've done this, believe me, this comes from experience. It's very easy to say, I'm going to wait and see how it is tomorrow. I'm going to wait and see what it looks like when. And the thing is, that's going to get you into a lot of trouble, and it's going to put you into a lot of difficult situations. Especially, it's real easy to put in a stop loss in your mind, okay, when it gets to X, I'm getting out. And then it's not always the follow through, but at least you know. But actually knowing when you're going to take those profits is sometimes really difficult to do. And my advice on that is, if you're asking yourself, should I take profit? Take your profit. My experience has told me that the minute you start having that thought, should I close this? You start thinking, oh, maybe I can get a little bit more. Man, it was just a little bit more a few minutes ago. If it only gets back to that moment. If you start having those thoughts, you should just close the trade. Just close the trade out, close it out, take your profit. I've never regretted doing it. I've regretted thinking that and then not doing it, but I've never regretted taking the profits when I first had the thought, should I take profits? If you also start finding yourself being attacked by the greed monster, and you start thinking, man, I'm going to turn this into, if this only goes to this level and it went there before, I'm going to make $10,000, and you're already up 400. That's probably starting to get greedy, and you need to take it. And so it's important to take your profits. And what I like to follow is take your profits, take them early, and take them often. So if you get a profit, you get a decent profit, you know, you can always cut it too early. You're never going to buy at the bottom and sell at the top. You're never going to maximize 100% of gain. Get it out of your head, throw it away. It's not going to happen. You are not going to get 100% of the move. It's not going to happen. So if you get a gain, take it. And we got two examples of that this week. So we're going to walk through here. Today, as I said, is September 9th. Let's go to our first placed order here of our contract. Let's take a look here. USO trade, oil trade, which was a very good one. This is what we sold them right here on September 5th for $44. They were bought by for $14 on September 3rd. Oil made a huge run in 2 days. And we took $14, two contracts we bought at 7, and then moving right up here on September 5th, we closed them out for $44. Do I believe oil is going to go up? Probably. It's probably still going to go up, but I can always enter a new trade. That's a huge profit, $14 into $44 in 2 days. Take that profit, take it early, and take it often. And then we had another trade. Let's take a look. We closed out the 40. Recent trade. Yeah, actually you can see today, 1 hour ago, I went ahead and bought and entered a new position on USO or oil. This time I went out a little bit farther. I bought the 13.5 calls, 4 contracts at 5 cents for $20. So I took 14. It turned into 44. I took my profit yesterday. Today, after watching the stock, paying attention a little bit, I think oil's going back up. I went ahead and re-entered a trade. This time I only have $20 risk. So that's how you take your profits early and you take them often. Another big move today in silver. Silver coming back fairly significantly after having just a massive parabolic move up here. But we entered a short position. Let's go right so you can see it. SPY. That's still open. We'll get to that in a minute. Silver, where are you? Why is there... As you can see, there's been... Where's the buy? Buy, here we are. That's 21. 1750 puts. Sorry, we'll take a look at it here. Sorry about that. It was right in front of my face because I opened it up. So, September 5th, yesterday, we bought 10 contracts at 2 cents. We paid 2 cents, $2 per contract for a total of $20 on the $16 puts that expire next week. Today, silver continued to make that move down. Continue to make the move down, and you'll see that we closed them out just 4 hours ago for $40. 20 and a 40, a 100% return. These actually traded up above 6 cents today. So did I leave some money on the table? Yes. Was it a bad trade to take the profits? I don't think so. Take your profits early, take them often, and depending on how it moves, we can always enter back in and pay attention to our losses and what we can do. So let's take a look at our account here, see how we are doing. $134.83. Not bad. That's a 34% return. 34% return in less than 2 weeks. And you notice at this point we do have the majority of our account is currently sitting in cash because we took those profits early and we took them often. So I hope that helps everybody out. If you have a different suggestion or if you have some thoughts about when you should take your profits, go ahead and click below. Thanks.